Welcome guys, thank you so much for joining in. So today, as you can see, we are going to start this analysis by looking at the price action of Bitcoin in a 4-hour time frame, because if you would monitor this price movement of Bitcoin right now using this curve line, because you can clearly see that this 4-hour time frame price does looks like it is getting trapped between this curve area, because the upper line here was acting as a very strong resistance line, didn't let the price to break out of it, and the lower line area here as well did actually acted as a strong support, and now this same line is holding the price around this $35,000 area. So if the price of Bitcoin does manage to consolidate above this 35,000, then maybe we could expect some sort of a relief rally playing out just like here, because every time when the price of Bitcoin has seen support at this curve here, the lower line area, we have seen some impulsive move playing out for Bitcoin. So in a smaller time frame, if the support is going to remain above this 35,000, then we are also expecting some sort of a relief rally to play here in an upper duration. But one thing is a must. I mean, this 35,000 support line must be held at any cost, because breaking below this 35,000 here, then guys, this is going to be some bearish narrative for Bitcoin. Because if you would look at this in a daily time frame using this monthly candle close level for each and every month, you can see here yesterday we said this 35,000 area, we do have some strong support. Because of this here, the lower line was acting as a support. But if the support of 35,000 is going to get broken, the next possible target is lying around this here, right? This green line to the downside, and this green line, if you follow this line, you can see that is where the 31st of January monthly candle close, and that is around 33,000 area. So if the 35,000 support is not going to be there, guys, then I'm actually expecting this price to see a pullback towards this 33,000 area. And this 33,000 here is also an important line of support, because we have seen every time when the price of Bitcoin has seen a pullback in a daily time frame around this area, this $30,000 to $33,000 area, guys, you can see we did had some very nice support line lying around. So right now what we want the price of Bitcoin to do here is that stay above this curve area, and if this curve area is going to fail, then we are going to look this in a very simple way. So now again, in the daily time frame, if you have watched my video from yesterday, I did talk about this one scenario, because this here does looks like range bound, because the market here is clearly hitting in a sideways direction, and does also looks like it is getting trapped between this parallel channel, because the upper line here is actually a very strong resistance line, and the lower line here is a very strong support line. So that's why we said if this support here is going to get broken, then the lower price target actually is going to be this 31st of January monthly candle close, that is 33,000. And also here, if you use this parallel channel, the lower line here is also lying exactly around 33,000 area. So that's why this 33,000 is one very strong support line, and also our potential price target if the trend here is unable to hold around this 35,000 area. And let me also add one thing here. If you are looking for placing any trade at this current stage, I would definitely suggest you to wait some more, have some patience, because right now you can see this is a clear range bound market, and this is not showing us a possible trend direction. So unless the price is not breaking out of this important line of resistance or support, we are going to wait. Because if the price here, let's suppose, is going to break out of the 33,000, and also one of the strongest support what we have, and that is around this 30,000 area, because this Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve along with this FIP retracement, every time when we have seen this bullish scenario playing out for Bitcoin, the price here retracement around this 1.618 area, retracement around 1.618 area. So that's why if the price of Bitcoin wants to hold this bullish trend, then at any cost we are not allowed to break below this 1.618 Fibonacci level, that is also lying around 30,000 area, because since 2011 this scenario has played out for Bitcoin very well. So if this is going to play out again, then we are not allowed to break below this $30,000 area. And not just only because of this weekly time frame, but also if you look at this one here, because I showed you with these indicators which were actually pointing out that every time when we see this Williams percentage error above -95 and this ATR normalized indicator also over +95, the combination of both actually indicates the market has bottomed in, and this scenario has also played out here since 2017. You can see when we had this both scenario playing out, the Williams percentage over -95 and the ATR normalized over +95, that indicated, hey, around this area the market might have bottomed and we could see some impulse move starting very soon. And that is exactly what we saw here in 2017. You can see we did had a similar scenario here lying around in 2018, and after that consolidation period, longer consolidation, and a new trend again here in upper direction. And this is also actually indicating right now around 30,000. Maybe that was the market bottoming in. So that's why the price here at any cost should not break below this $30,000. If that's going to happen, then this bullish scenario is also going to be completely invalid, which is being correct since 2011. And also this indicator, which is pointing out the market might have bottomed around this 30,000, is also going to fail, right? So that's why for us the most important thing right now is to hold above this 30,000 price area. And also guys, also what is going to happen, let's say if the price of Bitcoin is actually going to break below this 30,000, right? And also this scenario is going to fail, I mean price breaking below this 30,000 and heading to the downside, then this whole price structure, right, if we break below this 30,000, then guys this whole price structure is going to indicate that we might be forming this Wyckoff's distribution phase, because according to Wyckoff distribution phase, as you can see, we have already broken out of this very important line of support around this 42,000, and now you can see when we try to re-enter it, the same line acted as a resistance. So that's why guys, right now if the price of Bitcoin really actually sees this pullback and brings the price below this 30,000, right, then guys this could actually play out as a distribution phase from Wyckoff. And if this distribution phase from Wyckoff is going to play out in this month, then my next target is going to be this CPR lines. I know most of them who have recently joined my channel has no clue about this CPR line, but guys, this CPR line, this pivot line are leading indicator and it provides us information beforehand. So that's why right now this leading indicator, if we only monitor this June month CPR, this June month CPR is going to stay here until the 30th of June. And now according to this CPR line, you can also see this here is our upward price target and this is our lower price target, since the price of Bitcoin is actually hitting here in a downward direction. Because if you have watched my video, I included this one scenario, right, which was actually pointing out that, hey, around this area the market is finding some difficulty to break in an upper direction, because this here was a very nice descending channel scenario playing out for Bitcoin. So you can see this upper line, which previously also acted as a resistance, didn't let the price break in upper direction. So now we are seeing this pull back type of scenario. So as you can see guys, right now the price here is trying to break below this 35,000. So if this is going to continue, then as I've already said you, 33,000 is our next possible support, and after that one of the most strongest support lying around, that is $30,000. So if this 30,000 is also going to break, then I'm actually going to talk about this distribution schematic from Wyckoff playing out. So guys, these are some of the scenarios I thought sharing with you in today's episode. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye guys.